G'day, Kent from Kent's Paint Shack, back again with more minis painted. This is another commission job for a friend of mine. I was going to say 28mm, but they're not. They're 40mm Perry metal miniatures. These are solid suckers, and I've never painted like Napoleonic 40mm before. Done a few American Civil War, but these were really fun to paint. Really enjoyed myself. I must admit they're still on the painting desk at the moment, simply because I decided to give them a real good coat of gloss before I did my matte varnish, before I did my ultra matte varnish. And guess what? They're still a little bit glossy, so they're going to need another couple of coats of the ultra matte varnish on them before they can head off to the customer. But they are beautiful wee figures, and I really enjoyed painting them. The one thing that I don't like about them is that there's a few of them holding up kind of swords. Those swords are so fine and so thin that the slightest bump and they go quick, and you're like, oh. So I don't know how long they're going to last if the customer's gaming with them. But hey, that's that. But yep. What do we say? Let's if you haven't subscribed, please do. Lots of videos to come. I just got to get round and do this, and then I can start moving them on. I've done more painting since. Still working on a massive Byzantine army, 48 cavalry in it. So I've managed to finish the 60 odd foot, and now doing the cavalry. Well, I'm well into the cavalry, so they'll be coming along as well at some stage. Anyway, take care, and here's the videos. No, here's the photos. Losing it. Cheers, guys. Well, as I mentioned, Perry 40mm miniatures. Must admit, when I started them, I was like, oh, so how's this gonna work with my style? So my style is really set for 28mm, which is what I do all the time. And 40mm, far out. Does it show every little detail and whatever you're doing? So I was really happy with the way they came out. So this is British. Most of them are French. But there's this one British cavalryman, and yeah, they're all pretty good. I mean, they're all nicely proportioned. Horses look cool. What have we got coming up next? Lots of photos of this chap. Looks like I went crazy on a few photos of that one, but there will be some more French. So a French infantry command. So the saddle kind of cloth, I've, instead of using just straight gold, I've used yellow and gold together. So a yellow base, which has 3 layers, and then a slightly gold fleckle over it, which hasn't come up too much in the photos, but like when in person you can see that, where like the epaulets, I've actually painted those in gold. You can probably see it a bit more on this. This is the yellow with the gold over top, around the trim of the horse blanket. But yeah, just had a lot of fun. I think I pulled out the Perry sheet and said, okay, I'm picking that one, and did them. So yeah, I really enjoyed painting this guy as well. Once again, this guy's sword, man, you had to be very careful. The infantry command, I think he was the worst, because it was, poking out. But this, I'm like, if there's one thing I would change about these minis, it's these swords. I'd just make them just slightly thicker so they don't bend. And then on to the infantry, British line infantry. So where the cav was mainly French, the infantry's mainly British rifles. There's one like this, and then there's one French guy. There he is. So there's just one of him. So I hear there are more to come. It's just that I've got to finish a few more things for this guy that are 28mm. And then the rifles, which I was really happy with. Looks like there's a here in the photograph, maybe on the camera. But yeah, just really pleased with the way they come out, and I'm sure the customer is going to be happy as well. So one thing about painting for other people is that you get to do a lot of things, but then they leave. They go out the door. And you get to paint something else. I have been painting a few of my own bits and pieces lately, but yeah, I do really enjoy painting commission work for other people. It's quite satisfying to do so many different varied periods in uniforms. So that's it. Cheers, guys. Take care. We'll catch you again. Bye.